Hello soulmates, welcome back to another tutorial. It's Blessing, and in this tutorial I'll be sharing with you how to achieve a princess dart bustier with a Queen Ann neckline. Okay, so this is the bodice that has already been drafted out. Okay, I already marked out all necessary measurement. Okay, I have a tutorial on how to do this, so I didn't want a repetition. That's why we have the chest line, nipple point, under bust and waist. Okay, so we're just going to continue our drafting from here. So, and to do this, I'm going to go ahead and show you the length of the half length, which is 17. We added 1 inch, okay, to make it 18, which is the difference between, because we have 1 inch difference between the front and the back half length. Okay, so I made it 18 because we're going to be taking a side dart. So for the neck width, we have 2.5 for the neck width, and for our nipple to nipple measurement now, we have 3 inches. Okay, I mean 7. Okay, it's 3.5. That's 7 inches for nipple to nipple. So this will be taken at the chest line, nipple point or bust point, the under bust, and also on the waistline. Okay, so we're going to connect with a straight line like this. So the next thing we want to do is to take out our dart intake. Okay, so on the center front, I'll be taking in just half of an inch, while on the side front, I'll be taking 2 inches. All right, so this I will do on the waistline and also on the bust line, because the measurement for my client for the waist and the under bust are the same. So we're going to connect with a straight line like so. Okay, so the next thing we want to do now, on the bust point, I want to come down by half of an inch and also go up by half of an inch, because I don't want the connection of the pattern to be pointy at the bust point. I want it to blend. So this I'll be connecting like this. Okay, so the other side I'm going to connect to the under bust like this. So this is basically what we're going to do for our dart intake. So from the nipple point now, I'm going to be connecting straight, not completely straight, a little bit curved. You can see the way I placed my curved rule. So I'll be connecting it to the center midpoint, that's the midpoint of the armhole, like so. Okay, you can see what we have. You're going to connect to your midpoint like so. So to have a perfect curve, to have a perfect cup, I'm going to come down by 1 inch from that midpoint. Then from that point, I also go out by 1 inch. This is because by the time you want to join your center front and side front together, you will have equal fabric at the armhole point. Okay, so you connect to the bust point like this. So this part is going to be cut off, and also that part will be cut off. So the next thing we want to do now is to redraft our armhole from that point like so. Okay, so after redrafting our armhole, we'll continue by taking our body measurement. So our body measurement has already been taken on the chest line, so I'll repeat that on the bust point. That's the bust line. Okay, so for the intake we have at the chest line, we are going to return. Please, whenever you have a dart intake, don't forget to always return. So on the underbust, I'll measure my underbust circumference divided by 4, which I'm going to be marking over there. So I will measure what I have as my dart intake, which is 2.5. Then I'll return the dart intake. I will do this as well for the waistline. Okay, so the next thing I want to do now is to connect all the points together. Okay, so this is what we have after connecting the points together. After that, we'll mark out our side dart. Okay, so like I said earlier, the difference between the front and the back half length is 1. So from the bust point or the nipple point, I'll come down by 1 inch. So from that 1 inch, I'm going to connect to the bust point like so. Okay, you're going to blend your line. You're going to blend it into the nipple line or the bust point line. Okay, so you can see that part is going to be folded out as well. All right, so the next thing we want to do is the neckline, and in this neckline, please pay proper attention because I'll be showing you a trick on how to achieve this neckline without any gaping. Okay, so I want to come up by 1 inch from the chest line because I don't want the neckline to be too deep. Okay, so I came up by 1 inch from the chest line. So from that point, I also went up by 2.5 inches. Please pay proper attention to this. So on the 2.5 inches line, I'm going to come down like this, just so I can achieve the same measurement inwardly. Okay, so from the shoulder line is 4, so I'll connect the lines together like this. Okay, so on the neck width, like I said earlier, we have 2.5. Okay, so on that line that I drew earlier, I'm going to extend inwardly by 1 inch. So on that line, I'm going to be marking 3.5. Okay, I hope you understand, and if you don't understand, just kindly follow the process. So I'll connect the two lines together like this. Okay, then from that line, I'll connect with my curved row with the curved part. I'm going to connect like this. Okay, ensure you have a perfect curve as though you want to curve out a sweetheart neckline. Okay, so this is what we have as our Queen Ann neckline. Okay, so to show you the trick, first of all, we are going to do our shoulder tightening. Okay, and I came down by 0.25, that's 1/4 of an inch. Okay, to avoid gaping on the shoulder, to make sure your shoulder is sitting perfectly. Okay, that is one of the trick I want you to know. Then I will also be doing something like that on the neckline to avoid gaping. You can see the way I'm doing my hand, so that to avoid it from opening, to allow the neckline to rest on the chest. Okay, by the time we are done cutting the neck, I'm going to show you how to achieve that. So I'll just go ahead and cut and slash out our dart intake so that we can be able to fold out the side darts. Okay, just the way you see me do, that is how you fold out your side dart. Okay, so I'll go ahead and use our masking tape to hold it down. All right, then you will see that the lines are no longer matching, so I'm going to blend it together like so. Okay, so this is what we have. Then I'll continue to cut out our pattern. Please watch closely so that you know the parts not to cut off while you are making your own pattern. Okay, so guys, if you are yet to subscribe to my channel and you have watched to this extent, please do well to subscribe, because you'll be learning a lot and a lot in this channel. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for always coming back. Thank you for your support so far. I sincerely appreciate. Okay, so Don't forget to subscribe, like I said, and turn on the notification bell so that each time I post a new video, you will be notified. All right. Thank you so much. So now we are now at the neckline area. You cut it out like so. You also cut out using your neck tightening or your shoulder tightening. All right. So this is what we have. So the next thing we want to do now is to draw out a dart on the neckline. Okay, somewhere around the midpoint of the neckline. Okay, so I'm going to be marking 0.25 inches. Okay, 0.25 inch, and I'll be marking it as though it's a dart. All right, just watch closely what I am doing. I'll connect the two lines together like this, then I'll slash one of the lines open. Okay, not complete. You're not going to cut it completely, then you close it up like this. Okay, you can see the way I've placed them on each other. You close it up, then you hold down with your tape. Okay, this is a trick I have been using for every of the dresses I've been making with a Queen Ann neckline, and it has been working perfectly for me. Okay, I once made it without this trick and it actually gave me gaping. Okay, the chest area was opening, so I decided to show you guys how to achieve that, and I want you to put that into practice as well. So for the back piece, the back is actually going to be a basic back which has been drafted already. So I have a tutorial on how to achieve this in case you don't know. So this is what we have: the neckline, then we'll be adding our zipper allowance by the time we transfer on the fabric. Okay, so this is basically what we have for this tutorial. I hope you have learned something new today. Don't forget to give this video a giant thumbs up when you're done watching and make your beautiful comment. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.